Hello, Highlanders. How's it going? We are on episode 8 of Highlander Live. With us tonight, we have myself, Chad, and we have Trish. Everybody knows Trish from all the races, our volunteer coordinator. We have Matthew, Irish Matt, and our special guest, Olivia. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good.
Good, good, good. So we brought Olivia on. We're going to get her on real quick because I know she's got some Christmas shopping to do. So what we're going to do is we brought her on because we've had a lot of questions about families racing Highlander Assault and OCR in general. And how does that work with kids? Is it fun for them? Do they enjoy it? So Olivia, what is, besides Highlander Assault, what would you say is your favorite obstacle race?
Uh, Probably Warex.
Warex? Why do you like Warex?
I like the community in Warex, and also the massive water slide with like the American flag is really cool.
It's really cool. You're right. And did you have any scary moments at Warex?
Yeah, there was like this. Not sure what it's called, but it was like water and like slanted piece of wood and a pole, and you had to jump like across them, and it was
Oh
really scary.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
really hard.
I think that's the obstacle I got hurt on actually. Remember how I was kind of walking like an old man after that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough obstacle. That one's a really tough one. You know what? I can't
I've never
remember.
done that one.
It's slipping my mind. It's a common name too. I can't remember what that one was called. But you're right. It has this. If you're facing the obstacle, you jump from a platform to a slanted wall with a bar at the top. You go from one to the next one to a third one, right? And then they have you jump off and swim to the shore. Is that the one
Yeah.
you're talking about?
Yep.
Okay. So if that's your favorite obstacle besides Highlander, or your favorite race besides Highlander, what would you say is probably your favorite obstacle at Highlander?
I like the floating like bridge.
So is it this one here you're talking about?
Yes.
You see it on the screen? So you folks that haven't been to Highlander, so what this is, it's a floating bridge. We call it the moat. All these little platforms are tied together over about 6 feet of water, and you have to strategically run across and then get to the other side without falling in. Obviously, this gentleman here had a little bit of trouble. It looks like he just made it to the end and kind of fell off on the side. Olivia, do you have any tips for people that are doing this obstacle?
Run really fast. Just don't stop and you'll make it through.
Don't stop. That's right. That's exactly right. So Olivia's been doing this for what, a couple years now, right?
Maybe 3 years?
3 years, right? And you do the adult course at Highlander, don't you?
Yes.
And you've had no real issues with that. You do modify some obstacles, but for the most part, you do pretty much everything, don't you?
Yep.
And as far as you're concerned, why do you think kids should do obstacle racing or Highlander Assault?
It's just like a fun thing to do, and you're like, it's fun, and you're also exercising.
Exactly. We have a great time. We love seeing the kids out. I know you've been going out on your own with a friend or two, haven't you?
Yeah.
So the way it works at Highlander, folks, is if you have kids, if they are 11 and over, they can run with you. When they get to that, 12, 13 years old, we leave that to you, whether you think that they can go out on their own. But just be cognizant of the different obstacles. We'll have those listed before the race so that you can decide for yourself. Olivia has no problems going through the races. She loves them. We've seen her do Warex. She's done Highlander. What other races have you done, Olivia?
Abominable, Spartan, Mystic, Rugged.
Wow, you're getting a pretty good resume there, huh?
Yeah.
So did your dad get you one of those sweet medal racks yet for all your medals?
Yeah.
So you got your very own?
Yep.
That's
We
awesome.
pay for it too.
We'll probably have to get you another one in the next year or two because you're going to rack those up this year with all the races we're going to do. What race are you looking forward to doing next year?
Highlander.
Oh, good answer. Do you have any races that you like? Or is there any bucket list races that you've seen that you might want to try? Bucket list
Probably-
is one that you always want to do.
Maybe races in a different state.
Ooh, that'd be fun. You know what? We might do a couple Highlander trips this year. Maybe Dad can bring you with. All right. Do you have any questions for us about what's going on for next year?
Are there any new obstacles?
There will be new obstacles, but that is confidential. But you will be out there, so you'll get to see them.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I know
Thank
you-
you.
I know you have to go. Enjoy your Christmas shopping. If I don't see you, you have a Merry Christmas, okay?
You too. Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
thanks for joining us, Olivia.
All right, kid, love you. Don't forget to buy me a Christmas present. A nice one.
All right. Hey, Matt, thanks for lending us Olivia. We love having her.
Yeah, she was very nervous, but she did fine. She's
No,
nervous.
she did great. She
You did
as
great.
Josh the Juice would say, she did better than me. Thanks, Josh.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and let me take this off here real quick here. Okay, we'll get us back on. So we're wrapping up 2023, guys.
Where'd the year go? Where did the year go, Chad?
It flew by, and you know what? We're getting close to only 6 months out from our next race.
God.
So
Oh, Lord.
it's flying by. So Matt, I'll ask Trish the same thing. What was like your highlight of 2023?
Well, ladies first. Go ahead, Trish.
Oh, sure. Go ahead,
Oh,
Trish.
What a
Chivalry's
guy,
not,
thank you.
chivalry's not dead with me, you know, and I know it's an unpopular thing to say, but ladies first.
I love
I
it.
was
Thank
never
you.
popular.
That's why I asked you
Age
to go.
before beauty.
Don't go that far.
My favorite part of last year was just hanging out with everyone at all the different races. And I mean, I didn't do a lot of racing or hardly any at all last year, but I still went and hung out and had a great time at Warex and experiencing that. And then, just hanging out at Highlander and meeting all the new people and seeing old friends and reacquainting myself with, new old friends. That's the best part is the community. I love it.
Agreed.
Right, and we see you, and not only at Highlander, but you do like Abominable, Savage, all those. You're out at
Correct.
everyone. So it's good to see you at all of them.
Yep, I'm out.
Matthew,
Hmm.
what do you think? What was your favorite part of 2023?
I had a couple. You told me today, thankfully you give me a heads up because I'm not very good on the spot. So I'd give it a little bit of thought. I agree with Trish. I got my new ATV this year, so I was more involved on the course and ripping around. I loved having people like Rich and Josh and Colin and all kinds of people coming out and volunteer. And if I missed you, you know who you are, to help. And I thought that was wonderful. It's just really nice to see the background of these races. People come to the race and it's there, but a lot of stuff goes on in the background and makes it happen. The work that you do, that Lloyd does, that Mike does, that Mike Omans, that Trish does, Scott, everybody that was there, Josh. Again, there's so many people, and I don't want to piss anybody off by not mentioning them, but that was a big highlight for me, just to see how people come together. That's a wonderful thing for the common goal. The team, that was created. It was just a little idea myself and Scott had. And I think it just dawned on me. I think it kind of overwhelmed me in Warex when, it was a handful of us. And then all of a sudden you had just this huge amount of people that were now Team Highlanders. And that was, they made the hair stand up in the back of my neck. That's something that I won't forget, 2023. Obviously, traveling with my daughter to different races is, sometimes I don't even care about the races. It's just traveling with my daughter and just spending that bit of alone time. So another thing that the OCR gives us, if you're heading somewhere, the event's wonderful, get the medals, great, you work out. But that time that you get to spend with your kids, that means a lot for me, actually, And finally, two other ones. The playing pole was a big one. Chris Wolf, I know he gets pissed off when I mention, but he organized, he got us all together. But it was just a wonderful event. It was something different, and it was just great. Vinny was there playing the pipes, and we got an award, and the tactical mixed martial arts girls and boys and all arrived, and it was fantastic. And finally, of course, that was a good time. Yeah.
real quick, for those that don't know what the plane pool is, and this is a great part about being on a team, is they got to go out and do a little charity work. So the plane pool was to raise funds for the Illinois Special Olympics. I believe you guys raised over $1,000. It was like $1,200 or something like that.
Yeah, it was something phenomenal. Yeah, phenomenal.
A pretty good number just for going out, and they got to go out at O'Hare Airport as a team and pull the airplane across the tarmac. Whilst we had bagpipes there, right?
Right.
Mhm.
So a pretty cool thing. You know, if you're thinking about joining the team, reach out to Matt. He'll get you rolling in that. The more the merrier. We love having everybody out. We love going to races with everybody. But go ahead, Matt. What's your other one?
And speaking of the team, we just had another nice lady join us there tonight from Tactical Mixed Martial Arts. So we're really, we're growing on a daily basis. And those tactical people, I want to throw out another shout out to them. That was another 2023. So it's just, you get to meet these lovely, lovely people. And there's a lot of them out there, despite what we're being taught, the world is, but there's a lot of good people out there, trust me. And was that a sneeze, or are you just freaking throwing up hairballs? What is that?
You know what? Folks don't know this, but the reason we didn't have a live the last couple of weeks, I had COVID, so I'm still kind of getting that weird little cough. I'm not contagious anymore, so they say, but but I got a weird little cough that I'm trying to get over. So I've been trying to mute it, but every now and then it'll catch on there. So
well, I'm glad you're back with us. But what you were saying, oh yes, the last thing was Ryan, our good friend and team member, Ryan. He asked me to be one of the what would you call it, the record official. And I'm never asked to do anything. My wife doesn't even let me wash the dishes because apparently I don't clean them properly. So for somebody to ask me to be a record official, and for me it was such a big deal, obviously. And in the end, he ended up getting the Guinness World Record, but that was a real big highlight to my 2023, if not 2023, the last several years. That was just a big deal, just to see somebody and be in the moment and watch somebody go for a goal and achieving it. There's a lot people don't realize, like, the stuff that they do really has an effect on others, So that was 2023. There's so many things, but the team, I think this team that we've created, I'm so excited for that, and to see where it's going to go. It may not go anywhere, but I doubt that very, very strongly. It's obviously going to go somewhere, but it's just a wonderful thing, and long may it continue. I look forward to 2024.
Absolutely. And that's kind of my favorite part of 2023 is kind of getting the plans for 2024, coming up with the new ideas that we've had. We got a new race coming in the fall. We got a mega race coming in 6 months. Those are kind of my favorite things, besides obviously the time shared with everyone, having that community. I've always been on teams growing up, and I feel like just being an OCR, it could be someone you just met the last race, but you always feel that connection and that team kind of aspect. So Team Highlander is a great thing that you and Scott came up with. Scott and Sarah, his wife, helped us kind of plan out some things for next year. So we're looking forward to all that. Excuse me. Speaking of the reason that one of the things I'm most excited about is the reason I have Matt on is a lot of people are unaware, but we have 2 new owners of Highlander Assault. Besides myself, Lloyd, and Mike Boyce, I'd like to welcome and congratulate Trish and Matt, 2 new Highlander owners. So if you guys want to give them a congratulations when you see them next time, they are now part of the team, owners of Highlander. They're one of the main reasons why we felt we could expand Highlander into this haunted trail run and then our mega Highlander event in June. We have a lot of faith in these 2, and we're really looking forward to expanding Highlander Assault and making it even bigger than it was.
Well, Trish is quitting already. She quit.
She took off. I don't know if she tried to mute herself or what. Hopefully she joins us again. So now we're down to
sign up for this.
That's hilarious. Hope she's okay. Something happened in McHenry.
Mike Boyce is at the door, boy.
Oh no, not that guy. Well, we're hoping we can get her back soon, but maybe she was attacked. I don't know.
Oh, sweet.
She's been grinched. I don't know what happened. Oh, there she is. She's back.
There.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh,
You were talking about becoming an owner and you blacked out and met the So guys, speaking of 2024, let's do a quick rundown, a preview of what's going on. First off, we'll see you guys all. We'll have the Big Ten out at Abominable Snow Race. Trish will be there, Matt will be there, myself. I believe Big Mike Boyce will be there, the Kilt Man himself.
Boyce,
Come on out to our tent. We're going to have deals. We'll have some merchandise. Speaking of merchandise, if you guys noticed our hats that Matt and I are wearing,
merch.
those are from the 12 Days of Christmas Challenge. You can still get in on that. That's online, but the window is closing real soon. We got about 5 openings left. So
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it. Meaning I only have 5 hats left. So if you want to get in on that, then go ahead and sign up. If not, if we have those 5 hats left over, if you want to buy one, I'll let you know if they're available. Other than that, we got Abominable coming up. That's going to be, I believe, is it January 27th, guys? Or the 8th or something like that? 9th?
That's a great question.
It's the last Saturday in January.
I'll get it now. Hold
Excuse me.
on.
So we'll be out there. You guys go ahead and sign up with Abominable Snow Race and then come and see us. After that, we'll probably have a few team events. So if you want to get out and run with us, go ahead and reach out to Matt to be part of the team.
27.
27th. Perfect.
I should
so-
know what sign up for.
Yeah, and then I believe Frontline is in May, so that's going to be coming up at the end of May. I'm pretty sure it's 2 weeks before us, so we'll be out there supporting Ed and his team. Come and
Bunch
see
of
us.
lads.
Yep. And then 2 weeks after Frontline, you have the big Highlander Siege event. So, folks, Highlander Siege event. So Matt's role there, he's going to kind of be the in charge of the emceeing. He's going to get us, it's either going to be him or he's going to have a DJ assigned to that. So any special requests to see Matt, if you got any love songs or whatever you need. So. But I'm hoping that you did a pretty good job at the bagpipes. You sent that video out. That was pretty darn.
You like that? Yeah, I'm getting there. Hopefully by the time we have the siege, I'll be able to play a song myself and Vinny.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be great to have you two guys playing. So Matt will be in charge of that. Trish is going to kind of oversee the village area. She's kind of your go-to if you have any questions about medals, t-shirts, where to find merchandise, where the heck is Matt? Yeah,
Freebird.
volunteers. So volunteers, I'm going to try to get that all set up for this race. Since we're 6 months out, I'll work with Trish. We'll get that set up here in January. So you guys can go ahead and sign up to volunteer. And yes, you can volunteer, and then we'll give you a code to run as soon as you're done volunteering. So if you want to run the Highlander after volunteering, it'll kind of be towards the end of that Highlander run. But it's still pretty early because we've condensed Highlander. We'll still have the morning. Speaking of Highlander, so the Siege event has 3 different events all in one day. The only difference with Highlander is it's more condensed. Instead of every 30 minutes going out, it's going to be every 15, just like Dark Ages. It runs a little smoother that way, to be honest with you. We'll have a lot of contests. We're going to try to get some live bands out there that day. But the Highlander Assault itself, besides the 15 minutes, we've changed the King Arthur's because we've had to condense that time into the unlimited laps format, just like Dark Ages. But what's really cool about this is you can run the King Arthur's unlimited laps for Highlander, take that midday break, and then come back and run the Dark Ages Queen's Gambit, which is the same thing, unlimited laps. What we're going to do is we're going to combine your times. So we'll have an overall Siege champion based on the King Arthur's and the Queen's Gambit times combined. So you may not finish first on the King Arthur's or the Queen's Gambit, both Highlander and then Dark Ages. But if say you got second and third, those 2 times combined, lowest time, you may be the overall champion.
You're still in with a shot. That's great.
You still got a shot. So
Yep.
just like NASCAR, just because you lose one race doesn't mean your combined score isn't going to win the whole thing. So we encourage you guys to sign up for both. Come out and win that mega prize. We're still working on what we're going to do with that. And we're also going to award everybody that comes out and does the 2 events. So if you want to do King Arthur's and then the Queen's Gambit, both unlimited laps, we're going to get a special medal that's a little bit bigger because you've done both of those. So same with elites, and then same with the
2 equals
open.
3.
Excuse me?
I
What'd you say,
said
Trish?
2 equals 3. 2 races equals
Exactly.
3.
Sign up. The more you sign up, the more bling you get. So after that Highlander is done, we'll do the elite heat. We'll have the open heats. Then the unlimited laps will be finishing up. During that time, once we close everything down, we're going to have a 2-mile course for the families. It's our Family Frenzy event. So we'll have some obstacles in there that are modified. They'll still be the regular size obstacles, but like for instance, a 4-foot wall, we may have some cleats added to that so the little guys and girls can get up and over those while mom and dad are going over the other side. We'll have that event. They'll still get a medal and t-shirt just like Highlander Assault. But it's geared for families to go out and run together. You guys are sending bad texts. I know you are. Hang on. Let me see.
No. I was talking to Colin Painter. He was asking me where my sweater is or my jumper, as he rightly said.
So that's the Family Frenzy. Sign up. It's all ages. As long as you're all together and you're running, the more the merrier. There's people that are going to be out there that are going to do Highlander, the Family Frenzy, and Dark Ages.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to medal up. They're going
Then
to get
camp.
Highlander medal.
Scott. I know that Hur Scott's going to do it for sure.
Combination. What's that?
I said that Hur Scott's going to do it. He was telling me he's going to do the run, the Family Frenzy, and the Dark Ages. So can't let Scott Mandrala do something and get more medals than you. That in itself should be motivation for you.
So he's giving his buddy a hard time. Scott is a good friend of Highlander Assault. He's volunteered every year that he's known about Highlander. He's co-captain of the Highlander team. So if you hear him talking about Scott, that's who we're talking about. He's got a lot of great ideas, great guy. But yeah, well, so guy. But Family Frenzy after that. So we're gonna have a little intermission after that to get all of the Dark Ages stuff going. During that time, we'll have some live music playing. Matt will have some contests up on the stage, as well as myself. While they're setting up for Dark Ages, putting lights on obstacles, things like that, or turning them on, moving the blueprint. So Highlander and Dark Ages, you'll see some of the same obstacles, but we're going to have some different trails that kind of veer off of Highlander so that you get a little different view for the nighttime. During that time, let's say you're going to run the daytime and the nighttime, we're going to give tickets to the cars. So when you pull in, if you need to leave, you have a ticket in your car. So when you come back, you're not paying double parking, those kind of things. We also have camping available, folks. Family-friendly camping. So keep that in mind. This isn't a kegger party for you and your frat buddies. It's a family-friendly camping environment. So you can have a beer or two, whatever. Let's just keep it sane, okay? Close up things. But we do have camping available for after Dark Ages. And we'll have food trucks. Trish, you're working on some food trucks for us. Hopefully we'll have different ones throughout the day since it's going to be an all day long thing.
That's my plan.
Maybe some breakfast or donut trucks in the morning, and then some sweet afternoon lunch, and then we'll have a dinner truck out. So
Yep.
Berserker Brew will most likely be out all day. We'll have him out there, and we'll have food and those kind of things.
Berserker Brew, great
Yeah,
lad.
great guy. So after that, so you're going to get a good break after Highlander Assault's over, the Siege event, and then we'll roll 2 weeks after that. We're going to be going heading to Warex with the team. So we highly suggest everybody check out Warex. It's a great event. It's an all-weekend event. They do kind of the same thing where it's not all in one day, but they kind of do 2 in one day and then 1 the next day. So it's a
Yeah, a
it's
little
great
5K the next day, 5K trail run on the Sunday.
It's an amazing event. I can't say anything more about it. It's just awesome.
And it's hilly.
Okay.
It's hilly. Holy cow, is it hilly?
Yeah, it's down near the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. So
Yeah, Southeast Ohio, right in the West Virginia border, right?
by the Mothman area there. So it's pretty cool. After that, you guys have all summer for your other races. You know, you'll get Savage Race, those kind of things. We like to talk about the locals a little bit more, but
Yeah.
and then you'll roll into I believe Midwest OCR is in September. They'll have their event down in Marseilles, and then we'll be back at Highlander. So what we're really excited about, folks, with Highlander Assault, in the fall, we're going to offer, it's the Haunted Highlander Assault. So what that is, it's going to be the 5K trail / OCR. What's cool about it is you can pick whether you want to hike it, trail run it, or do obstacles. So we're gonna have some obstacles. It'll all be the same trail, but you'll have a way to get around the obstacles if you're doing the trail hike or the run. We're not doing any competitive heats this year. It's just a fun thing to get out and do.
Bring your family.
We'll have costume contests for the runners and
Oh,
for
that's
our
cool.
So what we're going to do is all our volunteers that come out and dress up as, you know, zombies and things like that, we'll have probably maybe even some cash prizes for those guys for the best haunting costumes, scary costumes out on the trail. And then we'll have some for our runners as well. So that's just going to be a blast. You know, we'll probably have corn and all those fall kind of foods out there. It's a fun atmosphere, Halloween kind of scare your butt off thing. You know, instead of a rig at the end, I was thinking maybe instead of the tilt-a-kilt, we'll hang body parts off it that you got to run through.
That's cool, man. That's really cool.
Nice.
Stuff like that to get you all involved with Halloween. Just kind of a fun end of the year deal. And then after that event, obviously, then you'll have the Abominable Trail Run at the end of the year. So we're really excited about 2024. Really excited about this new Highlander Assault format with the big race. And then I love Halloween, so I'm really excited about that one. So do you guys have anything else to add about any of the events that we're doing or anything that you can think of?
I had a question for a couple of our team members. So a lot of them wanted to volunteer, but they obviously want to do the races too. You had mentioned before the opportunity to maybe have an exclusive race for Team Highlander the day before the event where they can do everything. This is something in the works, I believe, so it's not going to be set in stone, but we can almost run the races the day before and get our medals. And
so that's something we'll discuss within the team. I don't want to put that out, you know, because I don't want people just joining the team but like, oh, I can go run this early if I just say I'm on.
Yeah, right.
So we'll keep that amongst the team if we do it. It's all going to depend on how we get the course set up. If we can get set up in time, which that's the plan, then absolutely. But yeah, we'll talk about that with the team and figure all that stuff out. So you guys, he keeps talking about the team and some of you are like, what's this team thing? I just want to stress what's cool about the team is you're going to get exclusive discounts on race gear. We have, I just saw that some guys ordered the Wooter race jerseys and things like that.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I get notified when that happens.
You probably get a cut too, do you?
We do get a team discount on more gear. So what we're doing is we're saving those dollars up to give out as awards. So maybe for the team, those kind of things. I think we're at like $5. So
yes.
But
nice.
As far as the team goes, you get race discounts. So we have other races that offer our team a discount because we're bringing so many people. So that's a perk that you get. We do a couple trips a year. We did Mystic Race and we did Worex last year. We'd like to add a different race this year. We're looking maybe in Arizona or somewhere else. What we'll do is we try to get like maybe a Airbnb, those kind of things. We did that 2 years ago for Indian Mud Run. where we stayed in Columbus and we got to see the whole town and go out on the town that night. It was a great time. So not only are you joining a team, but you're joining kind of an experience. You know, you get to go on trips with us. You get to share discounts, special gear. You get to help us out in doing charity work. That's the funnest part about it, is giving back to the community.
Yeah.
Going to places like Tactical Mixed Martial Arts and doing exclusive workouts with them. So definitely, yeah, UltraFit, one of our sponsors, a great workout facility there as well. But it's not just, oh yeah, I'm on this team, I get to wear this shirt. No, you get to do all these cool things, and it's definitely worth looking into. And you can do that by you can send Matt an email at matt@highlanderassault.com. Just let him know you're interested in the race team, and he'll send you some info. Or you can send your number, and he can text or chat with you.
I wanted to say one thing too. A lot of people think when they join a team that you have to run together, and we all have. No. You don't. I don't really like running with other people, because I'm just, I don't mean that being an ass, but
he's a race snob.
The team is built around just a general fitness, traveling ideas, promoting all these things. You go to a race and you sign up for your own race and you run. You're going to be a part of our team. You get to hang out with us afterwards and all those wonderful things Chad mentioned. But by all means, don't feel that you need to, just run as part of a group, because everybody's got their own strengths and weaknesses, And I just wanted to emphasize that, because a lot of people think when they join a team that they have to stick with them. And again, even if you want to go and do Spartan, Arizona with us, you don't have to get an Airbnb with us either. Bring your family, do your own thing. It's not that I don't really like that cliquey stuff, So yes, it's great if we all get together. It's wonderful. It's good camaraderie. But, we don't have to be on top of each other. So remember that when you're part of this team, everybody brings their own individualism to it. And
I think we're talking about Horseshoe Bend as a team, not Spartan.
Yes, that's the one. That's in Arizona, is it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Got it.
Yeah, that's another thing, guys. We do big races, but we prefer as a team to go out to these smaller races because they have unique obstacles, and it's not the same cookie cutter stuff. It's awesome to get out to these different places where there's stuff you've never seen before.
Yeah, for sure.
Trish, you got anything else?
Come volunteer. I need you.
She needs you, that's for sure.
Chad, we have our wonderful Ryan Seifert has come up with a wonderful workout plan for our team members. So watch out for that. This is more for the team members. If you guys want to join up to the Team Highlander, by all means. We have ASR coming up. We need to train for it. We need to hit the ground running. We're not going to wait till January 1st and say, I'm going to wait till January 1st. I'm going to start working out. This is going to start kicking off now Saturday or Sunday. And Ryan's in charge of that workout. So you're going to be working your butt off here. He's got a couple of different ideas. I'm not going to go into too much because it's his little baby and he's going to share it with you. So that's exciting news that I have. I had the chance to look at it tonight, and I think this is going to be awesome. And this guy obviously is a ninja warrior. So the workouts that he has planned are going to be designed for obstacle courses too. So the obstacles that we have, the jump and the climbing, the whatever we do, it's all going to be incorporated in the workout. So very excited for that. You can probably tell with my enthusiastic, but I'm very excited. I love the 12 days of Christmas. There's 5 left, as Chad said. Sign up, get in there quick. We just had a kilt for Jason, one of our buddies, Josh Richardson, won a kilt. So we give away a lot of prizes within our team as well. So it was a lot of fun. Josh won the kilt and just came in time for Christmas. So I'm going to get that out to him. So that's my final word. If you guys want to get some workouts in, or you're getting a bit stagnant on your workout and you want some fresh ideas, come visit us. Lovely. You should put that up whenever people are talking too much. It's like that's the little sign, like shut up.
That's your warning.
Brilliant. That's it. That's all I got. Thanks, Michael, boys.
All right, guys, we'll close this out. Happy birthday, Michael Boyce. Belated birthday. I forgot to tell everybody he's what, 65, something like that?
Nice.
Older than me, yeah.
Yeah, something like
At least.
So, at least, right? So happy birthday, Mike. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Please be
Hanukkah.
safe out there. Happy Hanukkah. Happy
It's
holidays. I just want to remind everybody, starting at the beginning of the year, a price increase. So sign up now to save on our early bird pricing. You also can see at the bottom there is a 20% off with code Join the Battle pages in Highlander. There is no code for the Halloween race as a bit. It's super duper cheap. So sign up before January 1st. Save a lot of money. Don't be a Grinch. There's 5 more 12 days of Christmas is available if you want. All you got to do is complete the challenges. Send us back the form, and we'll send you out. You get a hat like Matt and I are wearing. You get a Christmas tree ornament. You get a sticker from Sport Kilt, and you get what else?
Pat in the back. A virtual pat in the back.
Yep. So, other than that, I just want to say happy holidays to both of you guys.
Merry Christmas, Chad.
Super excited to have you both on the team.
Merry Christmas.
Really love having you guys on the team. I can't say any more about that either. So looking forward to this year coming up. And you folks reach out to Matt for team stuff. Otherwise, if you have any general questions about Highlander Assault, you can reach us on Facebook. Just send us a message. Instagram, send us a message. Or you can email us at info@highlanderassault.com or chat@highlanderassault.com. Or Trish at HighlanderAssault.com or Matt at HighlanderAssault.com.
Or Lloyd. Make sure Lloyd does something.
Lloyd.
People email Lloyd. He's
Yeah,
like the silent guy. No, he doesn't do
Everybody,
it. Everybody just email
Lloyd.
Lloyd
Yeah.
at Highlanders.
Send it
Just
to Lloyd.
email.
That's LLOYD at HighlanderAssault.com. Everybody send all of your questions.
Send him a virus.
especially all of your complaints. So
Yeah.
I think next live we got to get a Lloyd photo up.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. He
There
you go.
always slips under the radar. You know what I mean? He really
Yeah, he
does.
does.
We should get him on here. People need to see Lloyd. And by the way, can I just say thank you to yourself and Lloyd for showing my son around the police department on Sunday. He hasn't stopped talking about it. Hasn't stopped talking about it.
Oh yeah, he had a good time. It was fun to have him. For those that don't know, most of our owners, we got 3 of our owners are all law enforcement, and we were gracious enough to have Matthew and his son stop by our PD for a tour. So that was a good time. Other than that, I just want to say thank you to my co-owners, Trish and Matthew, Michael Boyce, and Lloyd. Looking forward to a great 2024.
Let's do this.
Awesome year. Awesome year.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year, everyone. With that being said, we'll see you guys all for episode 9.
See ya.
Take care.
Adios.